There you go. It had a little intro, so let's read this first. The Thief's Training. Cuddy must be feeling generous or guilty, as he threw me a bone in lieu of any actual work. It seems Sigurd and Radbod, two of the Downwinder's best, have recently gone rogue. Word on the streets is they have a new employer, unlikely a warden, but definitely someone with deep pockets. Cuddy tells me they were spotted last night checking into the Hoofed Lyre, a dilapidated inn located in Chapel Shade, a half-abandoned hamlet on the outskirts of the city. Normally I would look down on poaching work from others, but the rent is due, and Cuddy has nothing else coming my way. It's still daylight, but I will have to leave now if I have any chance of cutting Sigurd and Radbot off before they leave that inn. If I'm lucky, they might still be sleeping, which will give me a chance to figure out where they're headed. On the bright side, at least whatever I find is mine. That is, if there's anything to find, get away with it. Thief's Training. Discover where Sigurd and Radbod are headed to. They stayed in the Hoofed Lyre Inn last night and should be leaving this morning if you've not already missed them. Chapel Shade is a half-abandoned district, but there's likely still a valuable or two lying around. Not to mention the Hammer Church still in operation there. Steal at least 1,400 worth of valuables. Sigurd and Radbod are bloodthirsty amateurs. Don't put yourself in their category. Don't kill anyone. Okay. Moss arrow, rope arrow. Nope. Can't put an open window there. Let's see what's. Huh? Why are you mad at me?
Next time I'll see blood.
Nice. Testament of Bertolf of Chapelshade. The name of the builder, I, Bertolf, citizen and merchant of Chapelshade, being whole of mind and of body on the second day of Mirthtide, the year of our builder 831, and the year of the reign of Baron Bresling, make and ordain this my present testimony and last will, as touching my tenements lying in the said ward of Chapelshade in this way, in these ways. First, I bequeath my soul to the Almighty Builder, my Creator, and my body to be buried in the chapel of Saint Tetbert, Saint Rainfroy, in the ward of Chapelshade, directly afore the window of Saint Tetbert in the sacristy. Second, I give and bequeath to the high altar in the same chapel for tithes forgotten, discharging of my conscience. Third, I bequeath to Plectrude all my lands and tenements lying in the ward of Chapelshade. Lastly, I request to be placed into the earth with my lucky dice, which served me well in life, may serve me in death. Praise be to the builder and his works. So I gotta take his lucky dice
Don't worry, I'll find
to his grave in the... Interesting. Can't write notes.
lost him. Oh, good. Your dog meat.
Okay. I don't get why you're mad at me, man.
Time I'll see blood.
wait a second.
I'll find you.
Maybe he'll either forget about me or turn around enough. Turn around enough that I can knock him out.
Damn, lost him.
What?
That's it. You got it.
There you go. Oh. Does this count as wood? No. I got one arrow. I don't want to waste it. Hooked lyre established 741. Oh. Is this the tavern? Okay, I don't want to go there quite yet. Weird. Hello? Ah. Been a while since I played this game, so it feels a little weird. Oh. What? Oh. What in the world? Midnight has come, and the great hammer church bell, and many a lesser bell sound through the room. And it is all spirits' night, and 2 long glasses brimmed with bidly bong bubble upon the table. A ghost may come, for it is a ghost's right. His element is so fine, being sharpened by his death, to drink from the wine breath, while our gross palates drink from the whole wine. Such thought have I, that hold it tight till meditation master all its parts. Nothing can stay my glance until the glance run in the cities despite, to where the damned have howled away their hearts, and where the blessed dance such thought that in it bound I need no other thing, wound in minds wandering as mummies in the mummy cloth are wound. WBY. Hmm. 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 Thought I'd check. A secret within a secret? That's interesting, though. What's up here? A cup? Oh, nice. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to grab onto that. This is locked. Not a hidden key or switch or anything. Public works. I feel like I should hard save it for some reason. 5 minutes in. This is cool though. I like this. Daytime maps are always interesting. And I like the windows, like the open windows you can see into and stuff. Somewhere there's a grave. I think I gotta take those dice to. Or die or die. Is it dice? Yeah. Chapel of St. Tetbert and St. Rainfroy, martyrs in the builder's battle against the trickster's abominations. Let's see if there's anything sneaky I can do before I walk in the front door. I like those banners. Do you think I can grab onto this? No. Oh. Are you the guy? Bertolf. Oh. He gave me his monies. Thanks, Bertolf. That's a cool little secret side quest thing. Oh. Oh. This is cool. Very claustrophobic. Father Welleran, scholar, but not yet a saint. Hmm. I'm half expecting there to be a hammer hunt or something. Vigilant in his watch, may it be so in the hereafter, brother Ursus. The holy symbol of Saint Tetbert and the rosary of Saint Rainfroy. Suppose I'll leave the artifacts behind. Brother Oderic, sharp of tongue, blunt of wit. Wonder where that goes. Wish I had a map. Oh. Saint Rainfroy, may his hammer forever swing against the unrighteous. Let's just go back to the chapel. What the? Huh? What is this map? Am I coming in this like the back way? Was I supposed to go in the tavern first and figure out that they're up to shenanigans or something? Oh, sewer level. This is cool. Nothing down here. Hmm. I kind of like this idea that even in the sewers, they have like architecture, like art. Wow. I feel like this is like 3 maps in one. Something like that.
I wonder if the keepers have seen this.
Oh. Oh. Ha! What? Is this the exact map that I was talking about? Because I've thought before, why doesn't somebody make a map that's connected to this training area from the actual game? And this might exactly be it. Oh, I can't. You gotta be kidding me. I was hoping I'd be able to go in there. It seems like you can, but I need a key, maybe? Gotta test this. Oh. I don't remember what's in... Oh. Right trusty and right well, beloved Sigurd and Radbod, we greet you well. We hereby give our directions and a map unto you for the preparing for this most important task at hand. With as much convenient speed as you make, acquire lodgings in the Hoofed Lyre of Chapelshade, and ask you there for Goslin, a most dutiful subject with whom I have made it known on your behalf. Make entry through the public works, there being an opening in the southwest corner of the main reservoir, which will provide passage to the compound. The key enclosed herein will provide entry. Your contract requires possession to be taken of 2 items of most import: a medallion with a keyhole contained in a crypt beneath the compound, and 2, a golden tome, likely contained within a secured library. Your contract provides allowance to withhold any trinkets you find. Be wary of the foreign forces within, who will not hesitate to take your life by cunning and deception. They wield dark arts and sorcery. It wouldst be wise to not stir their awakening. We expect to find our directions so well performed, and look forward to receiving great contentment thereby, given under our signet at the palace of de Tremolay the 14th day of Vendemia 831. Compound entrance key. It says checks my map. Oh, I do have a map. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I think this is exactly the map that I've talked about. That, like, what? Someone should make this. And this is locked. It's not a door. Okay. Wow. Ooh, okay. Huh. Oh. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. The nightly noises, disturbances, and outright ruckus continue to emanate unabated from Keeper Leodegard's chambers next door, despite my repeated entreaties on the matter reported directly to him. When I raised this in the chapter house last week, I noted a distinctive expression of amusement from Keepers Ramiro and Bryce. Are they party to this conspiracy to interfere with my slumber? I feel I have no choice now but to report the matter to Elder Dalbrick. I can also return the chapter house key to his office while I'm there. Whoa. Chapter house key. Elder Dalbrick. I had the disturbing dream of the three pillars again last night. The first pillar was shrouded in vines, darkness, and chaos. When it collapsed, the structure remained standing. The second pillar was made of metal, and when it rusted and collapsed, the structure held strong. But when the third pillar, covered in an unrecognizable glyph, shattered to pieces, the entire structure came down, and all was black. I awoke, as always, at this point. Referencing the 3 games. Imagine. Let's look at this map. Common areas, obstacle course. Oh, and then we came in here, so now we're in agent sleeping quarters, common areas, council tower, courtyard, main hall, council tower. I never did go in the tavern. Should I have done? Should I have done that first? Keeper Leodegar, I implore you to halt whatever activity produces such noise at all hours of the night from your chambers. It is affecting my sleep and my abilities to perform my duties during the day. If this note is not heeded, I will have no other choice but to report the matter to Elder Dalbrick, Keeper Nevard. Look in here real quick first. He's got a little drinking and gambling corner. Is that what's making all the noise? I accidentally found that book. I wasn't even really looking for it. You know there's secrets, though. It's funny that Garrett would decide, well, I need the money, I'll break into this place. Since I have the opportunity. That's not what I wanted to do. Jeez. You're just a guard. Yeah, I like the little open windows peeking out into places. Cadell. The worst part of the training compound is the lack of dormitory space. I'm still sharing quarters with initiates, despite being made an acolyte some time ago. Normally I would not be too precious about such trifles, but it means I sleep next to Keeper Benegar, the sparring partner. Oh, that guy. That's who that is. He snores like a burk and often returns here after sparring, bellowing in pain. The sooner I move to acolyte quarters, the better. So that's the guy you fight in the training Oh, this is great. He looks exposed.
Shadow just move.
No. Please don't notice me.
Where is that book again? Ah, can't find anything in here.
What are you doing? Buddy? Bucko?
You cannot be gone, intruder. Be gone, intruder. Be gone, intruder.
I'm stuck. Uh-oh.
Be gone, intruder. How did you even manage to find this place?
That was weird. I'm really hurt now, though.
Cannot be allowed to leave.
The guys over there? Hmm. Oh, there's an above. Oh.
We shan't let you escape. Who are you? And what are you doing here, intruder?
Hoot.
Take that.
Oh, I got him. Need more cheese. Restricted library. Where am I? Main hall? Entrance, kitchen, dining hall? Latrines?
These halls are not for profane eyes.
The instructors will be proud. Cowardice is unbecoming to keepers. Reveal yourself.
How'd that guy see me?
I have all the time in the world to find it.
Let's sneak around. Oh, hey. Gonna get here. Can I jump on this? No. Can't climb up here? Unless I have to get up there. Annoying. Wow. Oh. All right. Good enough. You seem important. Conscious body. Collected right into the Cataclysm Keeper Lucas. Not Yet's manuscript copy. Knights of St. Clavis. Great Families, the Grand Mountains. Rise of the Merchant Class, Volume 4. The Hand Brotherhood, Friend or Foe. The book. Statue. A note. Instructor Maban, this is now the 5th time you've forgotten the bust position combination to access the restricted library, and I cannot always be available to remind you. In future, you have permission to seek the instructions located in astronomy, although Keeper Facitus likely has them hidden for safekeeping. Elder Dalbrick. So there's a bust position combination in astronomy. Oh. Saldrid, Verdosa, Riquin, Maiar, Modrian, Balom. Guessing. I don't know. It's too complicated. Restricted library.
Is that you, Elder? That was nothing. As always.
Kind of a neat looking area. Yeah. Right. Where'd that go? See me.
Stop this racket. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
Interesting.
What the? How did you even manage to find this place?
What? Huh? Oh. Oh. Rise and fall of the great banking families of the city. The history of three of the largest banking families to exist in the city is one of complexity, corruption, and catastrophe. The houses of Romegas, de Tremblay, and Rosini grew up to become dominant financiers excuse me, of the city over the course of 300 years, largely benefiting from increased maritime trade with Beaune and Zurich. The banking families facilitated trade by providing bills of exchange for merchants. Finance was not the only source of the family's power. Family connections through marriages of convenience also secured powerful relationships and access to upper society. Indeed, the families became so wealthy and powerful that the barons considered them a threat, with some of their castles and palaces confiscated under the pretense that fortified castles on the city's boundaries were a danger in private hands. The decline of the families took place over a prolonged period of time, many factors playing a role. Firstly, the families overextended lending to Baron Black's wars, which he failed to repay. However, this was not the sole reason for their collapse, as continued wars had disrupted the network of trade both within and without the city. To confound the family's misfortunes, successive generations of barons sought ways to limit their power and eventually established the Barons' Bank to serve as a municipal bank which managed the public debt of the city and financed the ongoing wars, diminishing the stranglehold the private banking houses had on the city. There is, of course, the matter of the Tremblay conspiracy, but that will require its own tome for further extrapolation. However, despite the change in fortunes for the banking families, they continue to figure among prominent families of the city and regularly hold positions of power, including infiltration of institutions such as the Witan, the Barons' Police, and even amongst the Hammerite Order.
Stop this racket. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? They don't understand. No. Oh.
Boy. This must be the front door.
This looks like the way out. That'll come in useful later.
Cool. A seemingly mundane update during this morning's chapter meeting has deeply troubled me. Instructor Maban provided the elders with an update on recent initiatives he implemented to improve the efficiency and output of the scribes. He provided softer cushioning for the seats, more candles, and increased the capacity of the inkwells. On the first day of introducing these changes, Instructor Maban observed the scribes and noted a significant improvement in output. However, on the second day, Instructor Maban left the scribes unsupervised, and when he returned at the end of the day, the output had dropped to the levels observed before any changes were introduced. While Instructor Maban seemed puzzled by this, it is clear to me that it was a mere act of observation which improved the efficiency of the scribes. While this may seem trivial, it gives rise to the idea that observation can alter the behavior or affect the outcome of that being observed. How much of our work is affected by our presence, and what dangers does this pose to the prophecies? I intend to experiment further on this tonight, starting with observation of glyphs. I may even disturb Keeper Facitus from his telescope upstairs. He may be able to shed some light. Chapter House.
Come on out now. Let's get this over with.
Oh.
All right, no more fooling around. Show yourself right now.
Not see me? Oh, good. While I'm not convinced that they are indeed of Sarnoth provenance, they are nonetheless deposited safely in the usual location in the small reading room. The infiltration was mostly sloppy, and it's a miracle we were not discovered. I would appreciate if Dalbrick gave us more information on missions carrying this much risk, or I may be tempted to follow the lead of our former acolyte, who seems to be making quite a living for himself. At least the risks he's taking are of his own free will. Is he talking about me? And it's in the small reading room. Double checking there's not any loot to be had.
Hey, I can see that.
Lots of ways to go. Is this... Oh. Oh. Little place to spy or eavesdrop. Nothing down here. Maybe, eh? Double checking I didn't miss anything. I've been liking it so far. It's kind of exactly what I've said before, that I wish somebody would take that keeper's training tutorial and like add on to it. And this is exactly what this is. So it's like, oh, awesome.
Noise? In this place?
Hello? A bit lost, but that's normal. Fenati's history of the city. Although no surviving historical records deal directly with the founding or building of the city, tradition and folklore have led several historians to agree that the original population of the city consisted of refugees from neighboring regions and the undefended countryside, fleeing some yet unknown catastrophe. Indeed, rumors abound of an ancient civilization, the remains of which may have formed the foundation of our current great city. Dear reader will be glad to learn that I intend to investigate this topic in considerable detail in Volume 2. More on this anon. In time, the 7 great founding families elected the first Baron and established the great institutions to govern the city. While there remain some disputations on who comprise the 8 families, the 7 great founding families and the 8 families, it is generally accepted by reputable historians to comprise of the houses of Black, Breslin, De Perrin, Grand, Malden, Murad, Rutherford, and Quintus. Recommend that Fanati's work on the city history be closely monitored. Should he stray too near the truth, exercise appropriate response. Elder Aldrich. No. Yeah, I am enjoying it. There's lots of places to go. I do have a map that I guess I could be paying better attention to. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Come full circle. I had a rope arrow that I shot somewhere, but I don't remember how to get back to where it was, because I would like it back.
All right, no more fooling around. Show yourself right now.
Oh, hey. Theric, it is important that we always consider alternative tools and multiple solutions to problems. Should we always rely on glyphs, then we become no different than the hammerite wielding the hammer, to whom everything looks like a nail. Investigation, surveillance, subterfuge, observation, manipulation. These are our tools before glyphs. Remember, above all, balance. Isarn. So, okay. Let's get somewhere and then I can figure out where I am and where I need to go. Because this is the chapter house I can't get into. Chapter house. So I'm here? Front door. Yeah. Let's go back over towards this kitchen area, actually. Kitchen, dining hall. I don't think I went in the latrines. Who knows what's in there? Hmm. It's a secret. Nothing. Gotta be something in one of these, huh? Look. The Bafford Chronicles. Alright. Let's go, we'll just follow the right side here and see what we run it. Okay, we're here again. Was there anything else outside? I guess I could look. Because that's the stairs. Okay. We got the crown for that. Wait. Huh? Oh, I'm here. Acolyte dormitory. Courtyard. Okay. Clearly something down there. That might be... main hall. Okay. And this is the council tower. It was somewhere around here that I used my rope arrow, but I'd like to try and get up there. Here. Alright. Now we might be back on track. Can I do this? Ah! I think I died and bounced onto the rope arrow. Save. Hmm. Nothing? Oh. Cool. All right. Somewhere there's supposed to be. I'm on the second floor now. Handle's not moving. Oh, I see there's a thing there. The Alvius by Keeper Albrecht. One interpretation of the glyphs, and certainly a view put forward by interpreter for Darosol, indicates that the revelation of the brethren and betrayer is conditional on the removal of something that restrains them and prevents their full manifestation. While interpreters and translators differ on this precise meaning, it has been identified as the Alvius. While many consider the Alvius to be a person, and more specifically a keeper, I think this to be far too simplistic an interpretation. The Alvius may very well be the institution itself. Well, that's my money. Okay. Cool. Secrets have been cool so far. This is a tough door. Keeper Navard, thank you for reporting your grievances to me. I will ensure this matter is investigated with Keepers Leodegar, Ramiro, and Bryce. In the meantime, I have an assignment of the utmost importance, which I can only entrust with you. Require more Baron's police uniforms for our sparring partners. Infiltrate the barracks in dark smoke and obtain some, in various sizes and good condition. As always, remain undetected. Report to Instructor Ortgis when you return, Elder Dalbrick. Is this the Elder? Chapter house key, okay. Hey, I share your concerns, although I do think you show too much interest at times. Balance must be maintained always. His importance is without question, and close observation is recommended for now, but use judgment on when you decide to tip the scales one way or another. On another matter, I agree with your view that he is not involved, but the disappearance of Keeper Dagwin is very grave indeed, and a discussion of how to proceed will take place in the chapter house today. Elder Dalbrick. No secrets. No little stashes. Okay. Elder's office. So astronomy's over there. I need to go over there too. So this is just a little room. This is this room. Is there a door? Oh, here. Astronomy. I thought I went in here. I think I got distracted. It didn't go into the actual astronomy room. There's little people. Third Keeper Myar and First Keeper Rick Quinn stand face to face for eternity. Oh, this is the combination. First Keeper Modrian vowed to watch the back of Interpreter Verderosa from threats. Translator Colum and Interpreter Seldred never saw eye to eye, both in life and in death. Where is that? on the workings of the lunar pool at St. Janelle's. Several reports, both before and following the cataclysm, made observation of a lunar pool located at St. Janelle's in the Hammerite Cathedral. The Hammerites of the Old Quarter, despite their flaws, were famed astronomers and made many significant contributions to the field, including the discovery of the Dark Salt constellation. The Hammerite Order has historically provided much financial and social support to astronomy, the main motive of which is determining the date for the Feast of St. Clavis. Oh man, excuse me. While the Keeper does not comment on the properties or otherwise of holy water, the lunar pool, according to reports, did have the ability to change the properties of holy symbols, such as hammers, when immersed in the pool. The most tangible property the pool bestowed on such symbols was a change in color. While the Hammerites believed they had trapped celestial light containing the builder's grace and concentrated this in the pool, I believe some other force must be at play, perhaps heat or light, leading to some change in the properties of the water. Nevertheless, repeated experimentation has not replicated the results. Further investigation required. Keeper Tacitus. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think we got what we wanted from here. We've got the chapter house key, we've got the combination to the thing, which, as we all remember, I think it was downstairs somewhere. Well, no, it was restricted library. So I should actually go. Yeah, it was restricted library. So go all the way. Scriptorum. Restricted library. Third Keeper Maiar and Riquin stand face to face for eternity. Maiar and Riquin. Bodrian washed the back of Verdrosa. And these guys hate each other. Colum and Seldred never saw eye to eye. Colum drilled. Did I do it wrong? Or is there a button or a lever I gotta pull? Ah. Restricted library access, yeah. Am I doing something wrong? Because this says you've forgotten the restricted library, the bust position combination to access the restricted library. In astronomy, he has it. And I found that. Third Keeper Maiar and First Keeper Riquin stand face to face for eternity. Third Keeper Maiar. Modrian is watching the back of Verdrosa. Modrian, Verdrosa. Colum and Seldred never saw eye to eye, which I imagine means they don't look at each other. Ah. I don't understand. Hall of Busts. I'm either doing something wrong, it's bugged, or there's a button or levers, maybe. Ah. I guess I'm gonna try and look it up. A. Turn the bus according to instructions. Correct sequence of the heads should raise the gate to the library. Nothing else is needed. With the heads, I turned the ones that were supposed to be facing away back to their original position and it opened. Maybe it's confused somehow because of saving and loading. Regarding the statute puzzle, there's unfortunately an issue with this is also raised during testing. There's a slight frob delay on the statue heads, and this can sometimes result in player inadvertently frobbing the statue head twice, but it only moves once. Therefore, if you have an issue with the gate not opening and you're certain you figured out the correct combination, then just experiment with turning the relevant statue heads the opposite way until the gate opens. Okay. Meyer and First Keeper should be facing each other. Yes. Boy, this kind of sucks. Oh. Okay. I just moved them around until it decided to work right. Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, that's a bug. It's cool looking though. Are you a enemy? You're not reacting very much. Okay. I wouldn't have just walked up to him, but I was confused what he was doing.
What was that sound?
And here we're in the restricted library. Catalog of rare books on the revolution of celestial objects, Brother Renault. Good condition despite being discovered during the installation of the elemental wards, only copy known to exist. First folio of playwright Sigbald. While it is a rare manuscript, the council should consider the appropriateness of holding such an item in these halls, especially in light of recent forgery accusations against Sigbald. Golden Book of Noble Families, Volume 2. Not an original, but valuable nonetheless, considering the damning accounts contained therein on many of the great families, particularly on the Tremlay conspiracy. Currently on display on the stone table on the ground floor of the restricted library, its gold cover shimmering under the large window. Codex of Pazar, likely a fake, but further study warranted. I don't think I have a map for this place. Let's stay on this floor.
Must be a glyph playing tricks on me.
For now. Bonk. Oh. Can I get up in there, I wonder? I'm gonna jump. Hello. Welcome home. Nothing else? Neat. It seems like needless damage to take. There you go. Okay. I wonder why this one's emptied out.
Hey, who in the... You can't escape.
Can't escape. Come here.
This is no place for you. Be gone.
What caused us greater concern was the news that greeted us upon entering the village. Those there whom we had not met with in a year had died the previous endemia in the most curious nature. Those wretches, based on the account provided to us, were seized with an affliction unfamiliar to us, but not very unfamiliar among the people we were seeking. They are afflicted with neither madness, insanity, nor fury, but have a combination of all these classes of sickness, which affects their thoughts and causes them to move in a most unnatural manner. Death was determined as the solitary remedy, and they were slain by the locals in order to stay the course of their madness.
This is no place for you. Be gone.
No.
Come on out now. Let's get this over with. There is no escaping my arrows.
Okay, fine. Any other... Whoa.
I know someone's here. Reveal yourself. You can't escape.
That sucks. I'll have to go back over there. For some reason, I thought I could jump.
Be gone. You can't escape.
Ouch.
Here's
Fine. Stop shooting at me.
Here's an
There you go. Jeez. Okay. All right.
Be gone.
Down we go.
All right, no more fooling around. Show yourself right now.
What? Oh, great families. Search all he likes, but even the Baron will lose his shadow. In the darkness, whether a soul he possess, only the builder canst guess. Scipio de Tremblay, 634. The House of de Tremblay consolidated power in the city in the 500s, reaching a peak under Scipio de Tremblay by the 1600s. The family originated in the canal-filled Pontus district, giving it ease of access to trade with Beaune and Cyric. This facilitated the creation of the most successful banking operation in the city. The House of de Tremblay kept close ties with the Hammerite order, establishing de Tremblay Chapel in the Hammerite Cathedral of Pontus. Indeed, when Scipio de Tremblay became head of the family in the 600s, he set about fostering a close personal relationship with Cardinal Rodiger. When Cardinal Rodiger's nephew, Lothgar, attempted to acquire further land to expand the canal network around Pontus, the Baron interceded on the grounds of strategic importance and tried to purchase it for himself. Land was eventually sold to Lothgar in exchange for a position in the hierarchy of the Hammerite order. The purchase was originally to be financed by the Rossini Bank, but given their close relationship with the Barons before the establishment of the Barons Bank, they refused to finance the purchase. This in turn created a rift between the Hammerites and the Rosinis. The House of de Tremblay ultimately benefited, financing the deal, forging an ever closer relationship with Cardinal Rodiger, but creating enemies of both the Rosinis and the Baron. While it is not clear who instigated the plot, a conspiracy was put in motion to assassinate Prospero, the head of the Rosini family and the Baron. The ultimate goal of this plot was for Scipio de Tremblay to replace the Baron and create a new dynasty with the tacit support of Cardinal Rodiger. The attack took place on the morning of the Feast of St. Eustace during a meeting between Prospero and the Baron at the Rosini Palace. Prospero was killed, but a large contingent of the Baron's personal bodyguard swarmed the attackers, and the Baron escaped. The conspirators were quickly rounded up and hanged from the windows of the baronial palace, including Scipio. Curiously, the Tremblay family were not banished from Pontus and continue to wield significant power in the district to this day. This favorable treatment is likely due to the intercession of Cardinal Rodiger, who emerged from the conspiracy unscathed. More curious still, very little record of this event survives and is largely forgotten by the populace today. Not for long.
These halls are not for profane eyes. You cannot be allowed to leave.
Or loot.
Escape. Keepers, to me! Over here!
I don't think that provided much light. Oh. Oh. All right. Over here. Interpreter's Tower. Oh. Crypt. Whoa. Third Keeper Maiar, our burden is not for the dependent of spirit. Oh, that's the courtyard out there. Nothing to take? Let's double check there's not anything hidden. Not that I can tell. Okay. Rest in peace. Interpreter Verdrosa. To interpret is to see one's dream and weave its meaning from afar. Stay in the shadows. Okay, I was wondering, like, what's going to happen to me? I didn't even see what actually did it. Nothing. Oh, okay. It's just, like, blasted me with something. That's the medallion. I wanted to see what it does, but it's not very responsive. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh. Is this the well? Or where is this? What is this supposed to be? Because I can't get out through there. Avoid the light. We gotta test it. Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought it would do more lasers. Ladder. What else do I have to do? I probably still have to go in the tavern, which I never did. Chapter meeting 6 of the Crimson Wane 831. Presided over by Elder Dalbrick. Dalberic. Item 1, disappearance of Keeper Dagwin. Elder Dalbrick took the floor. We are all deeply shocked and saddened by Keeper Dagwin's disappearance. His surveillance activities in the Pontus district came with great dangers, and we suspect he may have fallen afoul of a de Tremblay network. I asked the chapter for their views on a search party to be dispatched forthwith. All keepers and tenants voted unanimously in favor of a search party to be organized. Keepers Ramiro and Bryce volunteered. Item 2, pagan conspiracy. Keeper Rowan took the floor. It is recommended that surveillance activities of wardens be increased. We believe a pagan infiltration of one or more wardens is the most likely strategy to gain a foothold in the city and obtain the items of importance for their schemes. Webster, DeWall, Azamlarg, and Ramirez should be prioritized. Interesting. Oh. Oh. So we've done it. Is there a peephole we could see up there? Looking down. Training records. Maytelm, recruited by Orland. No issues to report. Skilled swordsman. Mercedes, recruited by Helmwin. Promising but lacks balance. Nikander, recruited by Artemis. Leadership skills. Moves unseen. One to watch. Spongy entry on Mercedes from the training records. Elder Dalbrick. Chapter house key. 2 chapter house keys. No other goodies in here. Well, this whole room is shaped like a key. I'm just now realizing that's kind of... For some reason, there's like a little spy spot. Okay. I guess we just leave now. All right. Cool. I might I'm gonna restart just so I can look in that tavern because I skipped the tavern by mistake. But this is a cool map. I like this one. Fan mission, 57 minutes. 3174 loot. 4 out of 9 secrets. So there's a bunch of stuff I missed. Let's pop back into this real quick though. So I actually never went in the tavern.
How's it going?
And like this door, there's a public works store that I couldn't get in. Today's menu. Beer like student ale, bread student ale, cheese student ale. Traveling minstrels, Los Cabrones, lost and found, lost ring, last seen in the vicinity of the outhouse.
How's your day?
Great. City Chronicle. Holy excrement, latrine disaster at St. Anvilites. A tragedy unfolded at St. Anvilites Seminary yesterday during the diet called by the Baron to mediate between Cardinal Birkenwald and Margrave Bramengar, who have been embroiled in a bitter dispute since last recidivus. Baron took the opportunity to call the diet while mobilizing troops near the seminary before crossing to Blackbrook. The Margrave has used recent skirmishes on the land surrounding the seminary as grounds for erecting his newest fortified castle there, a move the Cardinal argues is in breach of the Baron's grant of lands towards the benefit of the Order of the Hammer. Those in attendance at the diet included representatives of many of the great families of the city, and all were gathered on the second floor of the main hall of the seminary to begin the mediations. In a tragic turn of events, the beams of the floor gave way and the entire retinue plummeted into the latrines below, where as many as 50 people perished, most through drowning in excrement or suffocating from the fumes. Among the dead are Gerbald Bumbleson II, Count Walthiof, and Nardwin Grandmalden, nephew of Leopold, more on page 5. Death by beard in dark smoke. Last Wednesday, fire broke out in dark smoke, but was quickly extinguished thanks to the rapid action of the Baron's fire office. Only one fatality was recorded. In the initial panic at the outbreak of fire, Burgomaster Foucard tripped over his own beard trying to escape his store and fell down the stairs, breaking his neck. Foucard was famed for his prodigious facial hair, which is normally rolled up and kept in a pouch on his belt. When the fire broke out, he had not yet secured it, causing the hazard leading to his death. Rumpelball is postponed as a mark of respect for the great men who perished at the St. Anvilite latrine disaster. Baron has promised to reopen the bear pits instead, with entry fees used to support supplies in the war. Rumpelball. Nice room. Public Works key. Radbody Taffer, open the door. I told you to take it easy last night, but as always, my advice has gone unheeded. If you don't get up in 5 minutes, I'm leaving myself. I've left a copy of the Public Works key with you. I keep what I find, so couldn't care less whether you show up or not. You can explain it to the lady yourself. Okay. So this guy was sleeping, and then that other guy died in the sewer or whatever. The flash bomb would have been useful. Anything else in here that we can check in? Stuck. Here's the ring. This is cool. Wine. In key.
What was that?
Ah! Look! Guards! Guards!
What was that? It was nothing. Somehow I missed all of this because I got straight into the sewer to the cathedral. Yeah, I'm that's kind of a neat little deal. I'm a notorious bonker. That looks valuable. Anybody gets in my way, you're taking a nap. Oh, what? So I'm doing all this just to not beat the mission again, but I like being able to see everything that I didn't quite get to. The notorious bonker, yes. Alright, and I wanted to also... Because I did come down here. But I didn't... Oh, okay. I think I was like here. I think I was here and I just went straight to the right instead of the left. This goes to the cathedral? And I was like, oh wow, they've got art down in there. Whatever. No, I guess it's the cathedral. Thought it was here, but this goes here. Let's just do this. And I snuck in the back door, so I didn't see this.
Any who pits his strength against their strength shall smash himself with his own effort, even as the fruit.
Sermon for the 6th day of Crimsonwing. When we first took up the hammer for the builder's plan, who was then the nobleman? Is this what he's reading right now? Do not measure the worth of thy life by the weight of gold in your pocket, but by the burden of the works carried upon your back in building a good house for thy soul. Bricks and mortar, not silver and gold, will pave the path for the builder's house. Those who adorn themselves with gaudy and finery do not mock the builder. Do mock the builder who maketh their forms, and wilt they regret their choice when the end comes. Blessed be the words in the name of the builder.
Falling from a tree dashes itself on a rock below. The builder's truth it is that men without belief do soften and fail as rotten wood. 'Tis true, and till then, misfortunes are mirror for our blessings.
Amen.
Nay, our walls be cut from the thickest stones, our gates be wrought from full iron. Any who pits his strength against their strength shall smash himself with his own effort, even as the fruit falling from a tree dashes itself on a rock. The builder...
Bonk. Okay, yeah, I was out here and went straight this way, I think. So what's over here? Brother Morcant. Greetings to thee. I wouldst be most grateful if thou extendeth my greetings to all mine brethren downtown. I write thee of news from Chapelshade. This hamlet of heathens doth continue to weigh on mine ministry. These wretches are unmindful of their own salvation, and have abandoned themselves to the trickster. From my very office I doth hear all kinds of incantations and other accursed pagan abominations. At the instigation of the enemy of the builder, they do not hesitate to engage in the most foul and odious exuberance of sin, to the pernicious peril of their own souls. These detestable atrocities remain unpunished, not without open danger to their wretched souls. I will continue to provide names of the worst offenders to Brother Inquisitor, and see to it that these unrighteous knaves are removed from here with expediency to face the builder's justice. Regarding the Jacoboid Gauslin, he remains still useful for our purposes and should be exempted from justice for now. May the hammer fall on the unrighteous Brother Grimkettle. Oh, I accidentally found that key. Brother Grimkettle, I trust this month's tithe has been received with the builder's favor. Forever at your service, Gauslin. So that's why he likes him. Anything else that I missed? I gave the dice to this dead guy before. Yeah, this went down into some kind of crypt. I don't know if I even... St. Tetbert. Did I come in here? I don't remember. But now I have. No goodies? Oh. Elfwing Elderman of Chapelshade, let my cup of sweet wine overflow. Under the warm sun's glow, let my draped robes glisten and shine, and flowers from the rose garden round my temples twine. Tombs of the barons, your sad honors cry, live little men, for even the gods can die. You real? Fun. Stuck. Yeah, did not do that. I did see this guy. I did come here. And then you, I think it was over here. We went somewhere, somehow ended up someplace. No, we're here. How did I get into sewers? I don't know. Doesn't matter that much because we've done this already. But I think we've maybe found all the things we didn't before. At least in these areas. I'm sure there's possibly things we missed inside the keeper's place, but... Cool. What's this? This is how we busted in the back door. I remember wondering if I could get up there. Do this. Cool. Alright. I'll just call it there. I think we seen what we're gonna see. Cool mission.